Hey guys, I'm here with my buddy Jelle, and you wouldn't think so, but we are standing in one of the largest privately owned frog tanks in the world. We are standing inside of an enclosure, and a beautiful enclosure at that. Jelle, this is insane, man. What a beautiful tank that you've made for these amazing frogs. This is one of the craziest terrariums I've ever seen. How did you come up with the idea of making a tank like this?
Well, I had already a bigger tank, but I still had the problem with a lot of the plants. If you want aroids like this, or the bigger philodendrons and monsteras, you have 1-2 leaves and you're out of place. And now I have the place to get them to grow. Not entirely like they should, but a lot better.
Oh man, that's insane. So basically your idea was that you wanted to have a more naturalistic enclosure with larger plants, basically, than what you could get in normal tank sizes.
Not just larger plants, but more place for the animals too. Because if you take a tank about a meter and a half a meter, it's a big tank, but it's nothing like what they get in nature.
Of course. Yeah.
I want to try to give them more to see if I get more back from my animals.
That's insane, man. This is literally a slice of jungle. I don't know if you've noticed, but even the ground, it almost looks like a true rainforest. Like if you would see just a slice of this tank, you'd think that it is shot or found in the wild. It's insane. So I see a lot of, technical work here as well. How have you come up with the idea of like combining all of these lights to make this beautiful light? Because as you can see, the whole terrarium is lit up beautifully.
You have very qualitative lights already in the hobby, but it's one kind of light. It's one spectrum. It's very good for the plants, very nice. But if you go in nature, in the morning you got more yellow lights, and then it evolves over the day, more bright lights during the day. In the evening, red again, more warm lights. And I try to recreate this also for me. And I think it works quite well.
So I've seen a few different species of frog hopping around already. I can see a tinctorius there on the rock wall. There was a little Epipedobatus hopping around. So how many frogs do you have in the enclosure?
I have 10 Ameriha trivitata in here. Normally 4 males and 6 females. I have the 3 Raibohutatus.
The bigger toad species.
Yes.
Yeah,
those are
cool,
gone now.
Yeah.
They come out at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I have the tinctorius and some morning heckles also. But those are
gone. Yeah. I can imagine if you put some small geckos in here, the first few decades you won't see them until the population grows so large that you'll see one of them once in a while.
In the future I will look for something in it, like Manolis or smaller species.
Some more lizards in the enclosure as well. Yeah.
But I won't start too heavy. And look a bit.
Do they breathe in here?
They breed in here. I already found some of the Ameriha in here, so that's good.
Of course they would.
I think when I get more tinctorius in it, they will breed also.
Yeah, definitely. And that's citronella, right? So
yes,
that's a cool morph. Yeah. Awesome, man.
I like them. They pop out.
They're really beautiful. Yeah. Did you get inspiration from our expedition that we did in Suriname to build this tank? Yeah.
Yes. I wanted to base it a bit of the things I seen in Suriname.
Yeah.
Just for the size, the waterfalls, the color of the ground.
Yeah.
The same of the soil is a bit like the soil we seen on
on Brownsburg almost. Yeah. So you see, guys, going on expeditions to try and find wildlife will help you to improve your keeping as well, because this is insane. You can't really build this unless you have an understanding of how the wild situation looks like for these animals. So this is a perfect example of how you can improve your keeping while studying the wild and wild populations and wild habitats. So that's pretty cool, man. So tell me more about the misting system, because I see that you have like a droplet system, but you also have an actual rain system as well. Yeah.
Yes, I have the misting system over here for the fine mist to get all the little pieces and plants. And then I have the droplet system that's made with a, how is it called, a microporous tube. And it works a lot better than expected.
Yeah. So it's a porous tube, right? So it's not like it's a tube with holes in it.
No.
It's a porous tube.
So every drop that falls is not always on the same place.
same spot.
It changes, and that makes it a lot more realistic, I think.
Smart, man. Yeah.
I have a fogging system in the back above the waterfall.
I can see
too.
it. Yeah.
Those go on early in the morning and in the evening a little bit, but it's not needed. It's just for show.
It's just
because I can
aesthetic.
keep it at 90 minimum
Yeah.
for the humidity.
Awesome. Your rock background, man, and your waterfall are also incredibly impressive. You see the beautiful water coming down. You were actually, mediating your water output as well, so you can make it drop faster, you can make it slower, you can imitate like a flooding happening basically as well.
I can, if I want, I can make it when it rains, go it a lot more, to 20 times more than it goes now.
That's nuts, man. How did you make the background of the waterfall?
I started out with styrofoam. I made a rough scape. I kept in mind that the larger philodendrons would take a half a meter, so it's quite big at the base, but it's needed to still come out when the plants are fully settled. And then I covered it with mats to make it a bit more grippy for the mortar. I mixed it with natural color pigments to mimic a bit the colors I see of the dirt and the earth in Suriname.
In Suriname, yeah. Can we see the waterfall going down quicker?
Yeah.
Let's take a look, Bo. It's pretty cool.
All the way.
That's awesome. And this is exactly what you would see in a jungle after a massive downpour. Everything is flowing with water. And this is exactly what Jelle has recreated in this tank. It's incredible. And it's also super naturalistic for the frogs as well. They will be ready to breathe, they will feel like they're in a jungle, the influences of the heavy rain, influences the sounds of the streaming water. This is as good as it gets. So the frogs actually have the choice of where they want to put their offspring as well. Do you want to put them in a deeper, probably more perilous pool, or like a smaller pool, what they would actually prefer in nature as well, so they can have this naturalistic way of choosing where to put their offspring. That's cool, man. That's awesome. So basically everything in your terrarium is optimized, right? So you can all control it with your phone.
Yes, I use Shelly devices for this, and together with the app, I can go to the big paludarium. Then I see the temperature. It registrates for over a month. The top temperature, the down temperature, so I can see what happens in my tanks. Then I can set a program for every device. Every single group of lamps has a different timetable, and it works.
So I see, Jelle, that you've chosen for Hyggelon as the base of your walls. Is there any specific reasoning why you would choose Hyggelon over other products that people often use?
I use H.E.R.P because it's more sustainable. It doesn't decay. It works very easy. It keeps up the water very, very good. If you get it in the soil, here it can get half a meter of moisture. It wicks by itself. And the plants, you can see here, they root very well in it.
And also, like you said, it's more sustainable than if you would use like fern root. That's what it's called, right? Fern root plates, because those are harvested still from wild origins. So indeed, like something synthetic like this, I think sustainably, and also it lasts for a longer time.
It will look a bit strange the first half year, but over the next 10 years plus, it will stay good, and all the plants will grow very nice on it.
And also I see a lot of different species of plants. Do you have an idea of how many species of plants you have in your tank?
It's a lot. I think I'm around 90 plus.
90 plus, almost 100 species.
Yeah, the big plants now are full, saturated with big plants now. But I can add little detail plants and a lot of place for little orchids and stuff like that.
Is there a reasoning behind the placement of your plants?
Yes, because I have the experience in the other tanks. This works better like this and a bit, but if you have the high humidity, you have a lot more place to play with. But like here, the aquatic plants on the waterfall, you need something that can get its feet continuously wet. So we can use aquatic plants also immersed on the waterfall. I have the begonias that grow on rocks that I start now. I'm not very hurried to get everything full, but it's quite full already.
It's really nice. Especially the larger plants, they take up a lot of the space, but they also add a lot to the texture of the vivarium. You have a lot of frogs sitting on top of the leaves, a lot of hiding spots for them. It's really, really cool.
It gives a lot of layers, and like the big spatifilum, if you get 2 leaves, it's the size of most terrariums already, that you have extra place. They have something over them, so they feel a lot safer because they have the coverage above them.
That's it. That's what we're all about, man. Keeping animals in an ethical and sustainable way, and I think you definitely achieved that, man. It's insane. It's a really, really pretty project. I can't say it enough. It's super impressive. I really, really enjoyed seeing it in real life. I've seen a lot of footage of it before, but seeing it in real life is something else. You've made something truly special, man.
Thank you.
Super special. Thank you so much, bro, for showing me everything. And thank you guys for watching. If you like it, follow Jelle on all of his channels and all of his socials, and give this guy some props, because this is insane. This is what herb keeping is all about, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.